Lesson 2-5, Exponents. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to rename numbers expressed in exponential form, factor form, and standard form. Here's the vocabulary word to add to the vocabulary part of your notebook. Exponent. This is a small raised number that tells how many times the base is used as a factor, or how many times you multiply the base by itself. Let's jump right in with an example. We have 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. When the factors are the same, the number or product can be written more concisely in exponential form, which is also called powers or exponential notation. And it looks like this. 10 to the fourth, which equals 10,000. Let's take a look more closely at our 10 to the fourth power right here. We have a couple parts that we need to identify so that you're more familiar with the vocabulary that goes along with this section. So the 10 that we have, this is the base of the number. And the 4 right here, this is the exponent, which we identified earlier. The little raised number here that tells us how many times we've multiplied this number by itself. Let's take a look at another example. If we have 3 times 3, we see that 3 is being multiplied 2 times. So our power, or our exponent, is going to be 2, and that's going to be written like this. 3 to the second power. Whenever we read our exponents, we always read them like we would an ordinal number. First, second, third, fourth, and so on. So 3 to the second power would equal 9. When we take a look at these answers, we see that this right here with the exponent, that's our exponential form. The 9 is standard form. Like we've seen before, standard form is how we're used to seeing numbers written. It's just the standard. We learned that when we were working on expanded form. Let's take a look at another example. We have 5 times 5 times 5, which equals 5 to the third power, which would equal 125, because we have 5 times 5 equals 25, so 25 times 5 would give us this 125. Remember, this with the exponent is exponential form, and the answer here would be standard form. And then to review, this number here is our base, and this is our exponent. Remember, you can pause this video at any time, take notes that you need, and review any parts that you need, and have fun with today's lesson.